gonna love this today. I found this sweet reloading room. I gotta show it to you. Let's go inside. Check this place out, man. What's in here? Oh, holy crap. I'd love to have some of that. Let's see what else this guy's got. Dang! Yes, please. It's like dream reloading setup. Ooh, that's a beauty. Not sure about the purple color. Maybe it's chambered in 6 GT. What we got in here? What? All kinds of metals and all kinds of stuff in here. Who is this guy?
What's up, man? Hey,
whoa! Who is this?
How you doing?
What's up?
Snooping around?
No comment.
Well, what'd you find?
I'm curious about a few things.
Uh-oh.
All right, number one.
Is this like taxi cab confessions?
Who puts their trophies in a box?
My wife. My wife put my trophies in a box. She wanted them out of the house because I never hung them up. So she's like, hey, take these to your man cave and hang them up. They're supposed to be up there. And as you can see, they're not. They're down here.
Clearly not.
So yeah, it's one of those things. It's literally a honey-do list.
It's awesome.
It's a honey-do item.
Awesome. I would like to have a trophy, let alone a box of trophies.
Here,
that's awesome.
You can have this one. Look, this one's still in the box. You can have this one.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's all right. Here's the next thing. What is this bottle of yellow nastiness right here on the counter?
CLR?
Yeah.
Well,
tell me you don't use that on your gun.
I'm a plumber by I'm not a plumber, but I play one on YouTube. This is what I use to clean out the carbon out of my barrels. This stuff is some of the best stuff I've ever found, believe it or not.
Really?
And anyway, just it's one of these things. It's one of those things that this is what I use, guys. Use it at your own risk, but 5 minutes and you get carbon out like crazy. As a matter of fact, watch.
All right.
Watch. This is, look, I'm not even gonna get it on the table. Just, this is not planned or anything. Actually, I'm gonna put this thing under my barrel. But watch. This is a dirty barrel. It has about 175 rounds through it. I don't usually let it run that fast or that far, but that was something I was testing. So that's how much I put in there. One patch. Okay.
Wow.
All right. We'll do another wet patch. Okay. Look at that. I mean, it just cuts that carbon like crazy.
Yeah.
Look at that mess. But anyway, this is what I do.
Sweet.
Again, you do what you want, but it works for me.
I dig it. I dig it. So on that note, I would like you to show the viewers how you reload from start to finish. Just take us through one piece of ammo, start to finish.
Well, they can go to my Patreon channel and check and find out, but
yeah, do that.
I'll show you.
Okay.
And you can show them if you want. I'll tell you what, let's do that. I'm gonna do one piece brass. But Joe, how many likes do you get on your videos typically?
How many likes?
How many likes? Do you have an interactive crowd? Like, do your viewers like support you with likes and all that? Do they show you how much they appreciate all the work you put in by just clicking the like button?
I would say it's 10% to whatever the video views are.
Well, what's
So
the
if
most
it-
likes you've ever gotten?
Oh, a couple hundred.
100?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Come on. All right, we're gonna get you 1,000 likes on this video.
1,000 thumbs up.
1,000 thumbs up.
All right, that'd be pretty
'Cause
awesome.
You drove a long ways to be here.
Yeah.
For them to see what I'm about to show you. Because I want you to show it to them.
Okay.
But come on, guys. Go hit the like button right now.
That's right.
Show Joel that you appreciate all the hard work. You drove for 2 days to be here, Joel.
That's
They
right.
need to know that.
That's right.
All right, I'm gonna just put another patch in here. So I did CLR. You saw me, a couple of patches. Now I'm gonna follow it up with patch out. And oh, here's the deal. And now we're just gonna let it soak. Here's the deal. 1,000 likes, Joel. And I'll take you to go shoot some F-class with this rifle right here.
Ooh, dang. Come on, guys. I want to shoot this rifle.
You ever shot F-class?
No.
Oh.
You might convince me with this thing. It's beautiful.
It's not up to me or you. It's up to your viewers.
That's
1,000 likes and Joel shoots F-class.
Heck yeah.
Not a full match. We'll get him out to 1,000 yards with this thing. 1,000 likes. Get to work. I'm gonna get set up and we're gonna load some ammo. Right. I keep these up here. I use these. These are the inserts from the MTM boxes. This thing's work amazing.
Yeah.
You flip the box over, take it out. They work great. So
okay.
Anyway, let's take one of these, go over to the kneeler. All right, so I have the amp annealer and the flame. If you guys follow me on my YouTube channel, you know that I've been testing these two machines. This might give away which one I'm leaning towards now. But this thing is amazing. It's not so much how easy it is, but it's fast. All right, so turn it on. Aztec, that's what I used last time, good. And I have the option to put a case in there for it to test. It literally ruins a piece of brass, but it finds out the perfect place or the perfect settings to anneal. I already did that, so now I just select run, and then I just say use last. So it's gonna use the last setting that I used. And let's take some piece of brass just out of this box. Here's one. This is literally what I do. Okay, out of the box, anneal it, drop it in there, hit start, red button says it's annealing, done, it's done, put it in here, that's it, it's over. I'm just gonna do one, there it is. Okay, we come over to this side. Of course, this is brass already been fired. If it was brand new brass, I would neck turn it first. Let me show you that right quick. While this thing cools down, let's go. Let's pretend this is brand new brass. So the first thing I would do, put it in here. This is the iDog. This neck turner turns the inside and the outside of the necks at the same time. It makes the most perfect brass you can ever hope for. Turn it on. It's already been set up, so I just hit run. And there it goes. It's CNC. That's it. It gets into the shoulder, turns inside and outside, out of the way. That's it. Done.
That's too easy.
And here's the piece of brass. Just perfect inside and out. Gets into the shoulder. Absolute perfect. Anyway, if it was brand new brass, that's what I would do. And you saw me take it out of the box. I turn it at 6.5. Because this is 6.5 284. I neck it up to 284 later. But I just, out of the box, you saw how easy that is.
That's awesome.
So, and I usually prep brass in the winter. You can see I have 800 pieces of brass here, and I have 200 over there that I started working on.
That's awesome.
So that's the process. And of course, this brass has already been fired. The reason I've been fired this brass is because I'm testing this N555 powder in my 284. I'm doing a reloading series on my PRS on my Patreon channel, and I don't want to give it away, but this powder so far is amazing. So anyway, that's that. I use die wax. So again, we left the primer in, we didn't pop it out. Feel free to comment on that, but this is how I do it. Die wax, I use just die wax. This one is this ballistic case wax from South Africa. Okay, or sometimes I use just Imperial die wax. I don't like any of the spray-on stuff. I don't make my own lube. I don't do that. One of these will last forever. Put some on my fingers, get the base of the case, flip it over. That's it. Doesn't require much. And when I do that, it removes some of the carbon around the necks. Okay. So yes, I'm about to full-length size dirty breast. There it goes. I have my press set up. This is a Dillon 750 with an auto drive. Yes, I do my F-class ammo on a progressive. That full-length sized it and knocked out the primer. And here I'm going to do an expander mandrel. This is a 282. And so the bushing goes 3 thousandths under. And this is a 282, so it's 2 thousandths under. And then we do it again. We run the mandrel twice. Oh, forgot to put this back there. Okay. And of course we're just doing one. If we're doing more, I'd put them in the hopper and then it'd feed the brass automatically. So while it's doing one batch, I'm annealing another batch, and I have what they call the amp mate that I have for that thing. So everything's gonna be automated. When I'm in here, I want to be loading ammo. I don't want to be doing anything else. So I have everything is automated as much as possible. So now we have a size piece of brass. It'll fit my rifle perfect because I've done it many times. Now that this is done, I got to trim it. Chamfer, deburr. So I have my drill trimmer. It's got a custom show holder that I made using my reamer, and there it is.
Nice.
See, perfection. After that, I got to seat the primer. So let me get some primers.
You got any more of those?
No.
Okay.
I'm all out.
There you have it, guys.
This is the last one, all right? All right, so we're just gonna do one. Typically, I use this when I'm loading ammo. I use this thing. This is pretty awesome from Double Alpha, and you can you put the primers in here, and they'll vibrate. You probably can hear it, but you can put it'll fill your primer tubes with this. This is pretty awesome.
Nice.
And then of course you put the tube in here, but since we're only doing one, we're just gonna do it manually. Drop it in there. See, that's how you seat the primer. Can you see that?
Yep.
And the leverage that this thing has, super consistent. It's not hard to get 50 or even 100 consistent, but when we load for a big event, we're loading 5, 6, 800. And when you have to do 800, that's it. It's seated. This thing, you can adjust the depth in 1,000th increments. It's a great thing. Again, seated. Now we have to drop powder. We go over to my Prometheus, and it's got a powder feeder. And the thing about the Prometheus is it's always set up for my F-class rifle. Once I have a load, I don't ever change it. So I don't have to, it's a beam scale. So it's always perfect. The only thing I have to do, there's a lever in here. If you can zoom in over here, you'll see this lever. This tiny little lever. When you flip it, it gets the beam off the razor edge edges that it has, and that's what it pivots on. It's super what's the word, sensitive, super sensitive. And you can see right here, that's right there. It actually has those arrows look really big, but they're not. They're real tiny, and if you look in there, it has a light shining through a magnifying glass, and that's what makes it look so big. But anyway, I always leave it set up. So, drop it, powder goes in the case, okay? And then we come over here. Let me get a Freedom seed. And of course, everything's already set up. Put it in there. Inline die. Put it in here. And then I just hit go. There it is. It needs to know where the die is. Now it's ready to go. Go there. And it grabs. It puts a graph over here of the pressure that it took. And you can see I don't size my necks all the way. I leave a small gap at the end, so the bushing is floating, so it shows everything. And there it is. They're ready to go. This is literally what I take to competitions. This is how I load.
That's awesome.
There's going to be questions about why I don't clean my brass, why I don't clean the pockets. All the testing that I've done shows that it doesn't matter. So,
right on.
Again, feel free to do it, but I don't. And of course, then it goes into here. And as I'm loading, if I'm loading hundreds and hundreds, I graph everything there, and then I kind of sort using my amp. This is the amp press. This thing's amazing. So, yeah, man, that's all there is to it. Pretty simple.
I dig it, man. Thanks for showing that to us today.
I mean, that's as simple as it gets. I've simplified my process in order to maximize efficiency and consistency. And tell you what, these two will hit almost on top of each other at 1,000 yards.
That's awesome. Sweet. Thanks, man.
All right, anytime.
Appreciate it.
Before you go, we're gonna have to shake you down, make sure you don't have any primers.
What?
We're gonna have to flip your pockets inside out.
No, it's okay, man. Hey, thanks for your time, dude. Thank you.